Welcome to Miss Mehta's classroom. Today's concept is going to be about subtracting fractions. So let's have our math notebooks ready. And let us write down the concept. Now, if you watched the last video on adding fractions, I gave you an introduction about actually what fractions are and how to add them. On the same line, we are going to continue the concept of subtracting fractions. So, for example, we are going to subtract 7/8 minus. The only difference is the middle sign instead of plus from the last video is going to change to minus sign or subtraction sign, and we are subtracting fractions in this one. So for example, students, you get this as one of your questions in the classroom on a worksheet. What we are going to do here is, again, the same problem arises as I shared with you. The top number is the numerator, bottom is the denominator, down number denominator. Always remember, in adding and subtracting fractions, your denominators have to be same, or we need to have common denominators. And then always remember, you keep that denominator just once. That's the main basic rule for both of these concepts. So here, a student may say, well, this is so easy, Miss Mehta. It is 7 minus 1 is 6, and 8 minus 4 is 4. My answer is 6 over 4. And then I'll say, well, you're wrong. Why? Because you did not change the fractions to equivalent fractions or same fractions. On this one, I do not have to work on this fraction because it already has a number which has, it is a multiple of 4. By that I mean is that I can multiply this fraction up and down by 2 in order to change this fraction to a denominator of 8. Remember, I'm trying to deliberately get this denominator 8 on this side as well, so I can simply subtract them eventually. So my fractions now become 7 over 8. I didn't touch it, I didn't do anything to it, minus 2 times 1 is 2. 4 times 2 is 8. I'm happy now. Why? Because my denominators are same. So 7 minus 2 is going to be 5. Remember, we are subtracting the fractions. Over, I keep the denominator. I do not subtract the denominators or add them. I keep that once only in my answer. So what does it mean is that if I have 7 pieces out of 8 pieces and I'm taking away 2 pieces out of that 8-piece section, I am left with 5 pieces out of 8 pieces. So I hope that's making some logical sense to you, and that'll be my answer. So again, in the end, I'll quickly review this in 10 seconds with you. This video was about subtracting fractions. Add and subtract, basically the same rules apply. You need to get it to a common denominator. Your times tables will come very handy when you're getting into common denominators because you'll be multiplying up and down. And you always remember to keep the denominator. Just 1/8, you pick it and you put it right here and you're done. That's your answer. So hopefully it made some sense to you, and feel free to ask questions in the classroom when we are practicing the worksheets. And come for Zap or Friday School if you have more questions. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.